What's happening, y'all? Pure Hustle back, man. Hope everybody was doing cool. I know y'all loving that green today, huh? So, let's get straight to this madness, man. All right. Go ahead and light this smoke up. So, hope everybody has been cool. Hope y'all been making some money too, man. You know, a lot of crazy shit in the market's been going on. Yeah, can you fucking believe that Carvana, man? Man, Carvana fell off a little bit today though, but boy, oh boy, did that bitch run. Wanted to get a little bit of piece of that, but you know, I don't chase stuff. So it's kind of like either I'm already in it or I catch it before it runs. I don't like to try to chase things on the way up. 9 times out of 10, you never can really time the top. So you never know when that shit's going to stop. But, you know, it is what it is. It's always nice to see it, man. If everybody else made some money, then that's cool. There's a lot of other things that we're running to, but anyway. So, AMC and Ape, so they did pretty good, man. Pretty solid. I had a friend ask me, what do I think moving forward now? Like, has my game plan changed any based on what was going on? And not much has really changed, man. I mean, see, look, what I'm doing is I still have my A position. I still have my AMC shares. You know, they ain't going nowhere. But I've increased my positions on call options, right? So there's been a little bit of speculation that we're not just going to continue seeing this green, but there's talk through the grapevine that we're going to get our MOAS before the 14th. Now, you know me, we already know the dates for that, and you know I don't really like to go off of other speculation and stuff we hear through the grapevine, right? But I'm going to be prepared to pivot. That's right, class. Because when you're walking through the unknown, you always got to make sure that you can counter. Because you never know. So, my whole thing is, yeah, there's a strong possibility we may. And I'm going to be prepared for it if it is. And I'm going to be prepared for it if it ain't. One thing I will say, though, in my opinion, is that I don't think that Ape is going to do shit. It will make enough money, in my opinion, enough to please the hedge funds, right? And certain people who are in it, who are going to day trade it, they're going to make some money, right? I mean, you can damn near quadruple it if you do it right. Or if you have had a piece of it and add it to a position, you can really do something nice with it. I don't think, personally, that it's probably going to hit $10. I'll be surprised if it gets there. But I don't think it will in a short amount of time, because you got to think about it. The hedge funds are going to delist it. It's going bye-bye. Regardless of the fucking whatever it is that we vote for, yes or no, even though I have an opinion on that too. However that goes, Ape is still going bye-bye. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to cease to exist at this point. Past the 14th. Damn near on that date, because they said that they're delisting it that day. So we don't know if it's going to be after the end of the trading day, or they might take that motherfucker out before. I don't know. More likely they probably would do end of trading day, I guess, or close or whatever because of the fact that people would have to vote, right? So, but then again, I don't know, because at this point, it wouldn't fucking surprise me if they end up coming up with some sneaky shit, right? Not saying that that's what's going to happen, but we've seen crazier shit in these past 2 years, boy. Like, there's been some stuff that has gone down, things that we done covered, and it's just like, bro, I'm just like numb to the bullshit at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing I can do is protect my ass. So that being said, the reason why I feel like Ape would only support the hedge funds is because, plain and simply, they took over Ape. Right? And aside from the algorithm slowing down between AMC and Ape, they're both connected. So, in my theory, bro, I feel like they're ping-ponging between both of them now because the hedge funds have control of Ape. So, even though we got our position here, they got that position in Ape, and I think that they're using that to kind of fuck with us a little bit in Ape and pull in a direction. However, you know, there's a strong possibility that AMC's on that algorithm, right? That the rumors in the grapevine have happened, you know, and that we're gonna end up fucking squeezing and moassing, right? So I'm hoping that we get that, but definitely we are gonna fucking go up. So that being said, in a nutshell, you know, I mean, the rumor's fucking out there, bro. You seen that fucking cost to borrow percentage, bro. It's fucking stupid high. There are no fucking shares, right? They're scrambling at this point. There's nothing there's nothing out there, bro. I'm surprised the fucking buy buttons are not fucking took off every goddamn where. I mean, I know that Scavenger said that the stash, but I'm like, you know, I'm surprised that they ain't fucking took that off on other platforms as well, but I'm pretty sure they will. But what I'm saying is, because I'm all over the place, is that I feel now that they have control of Ape, Scavenger is right in that. And I feel Ants Trades is right. Don't know the guy. I know he just popped up. But some of what he's saying makes sense. Could be wrong. I don't know. We may not get our MOAS from that. But we damn near gonna fucking ride up hella high. And like I was hoping, I'm hoping that it does go up high, because I feel like that is what they're rushing for, is because I think, in my opinion, that AMC is running on an algorithm. The hedge funds know that. And they're Adam Aaron knows it. And I feel like that's the urgency to push this shit and give us the deadline for March 14th, because they're trying to slow it down. And they know that the algorithm is poised for us to fucking squeeze and go up high. And I feel like they're trying to stop it, right? And stop us from going up. At the same time, it's going to continue to go up. But they're hedging themselves with all the position that they have in Ape because they're going to get money coming out of that. And yes, I feel like, in my opinion, that's going to give them the money that they need to pay us. So, however this goes, they're probably going to end up breaking even out of the money that they're going to have to pay us, but AMC is going to fucking go high. That's just my opinion. I feel like it's going to fucking go. And I feel like them having a strong position in Ape is a way to hedge themselves in case this shit goes out of control. But to even throw more tinfoil, maybe they already know this. Maybe the whole plan was to get everybody distracted and throw this whole monkey wrench of Ape shit and delisting for everybody to think that, because we know that they still can fucked around with Ape. We know that Ape is way shorted. We know at some point they're going to have to close it, and they will close their positions because Ape is going to be closed. And I think Intera buying all of that shit up, you know what I'm saying, is going to help them make money. And when it's time to cover, they're going to get paid. And I think all the other institutions and the hedge funds, they're going to have to fucking pay up too. And I think that it's all just a fucking cover up for them to make their money because AMC is going to go out of control. And they're going to have to pay motherfuckers. So if everything stars align and all that shit, we're going to get our MOAS before all of this shit. I think, in my opinion, that this is the whole MOAS scenario. That they've fucked over for all this time, and now they're finally going to have to pay up, and by them having Ape, they're going to use all of this, and with the delisting of Ape, going to be able to play cleanup, at the same time pay us, at the same time break even, right? There's still going to be more bleeding, but they're going to be getting something back for Ape running up. But we all know that Ape is not going to surpass AMC. And we all know that when this goes up, AMC is going to be the one. And I think that they're trying to, at the same time, get people so focused on Ape that of how many shares that they can get in case this reverse split. All the motherfuckers that are saying yes to everything, they're trying to pile up and get as much Ape as they can because they're trying to convert over that they'll have as much shares as they can. And I think that that's a plan too, because I'm pretty sure that there's motherfuckers out there that sold some of their position of AMC or all of it to jump into Ape and get double or triple the amount of shares that they had in AMC in hopes that when it converts over that they'll still have a good position. And I think that at certain points Ape is going to get capped. I don't think that Ape even needs to go to $10 because if the hedge funds own a large majority of Ape, you get what I'm saying? That they're not going to need that to go to astronomical numbers if they own a good percentage of it, because if the shit go to $10, they're already making money off of it now. So for it going in that, plus them having somewhat positions in AMC as well, they're going to make money on both sides. They're going to close it out. The main objective is to hide all the little shit that they've been doing. They get to cover it up. The split is probably end up going to go anyway. But the MOAS, we're going to get our numbers. Or the squeeze leading into the MOAS. And people are going to get their money. And everybody's going to be done. And then AMC is going to fucking... After everybody gets paid, all debts is settled. The reverse split is going to happen. All the bullshit that they've been doing these past couple of years is going to disappear. And then the fucking AMC is going to hit a reset. And then it's going to start at a certain number. And then, all the bad shit is gone. You get what I'm saying? For now. Until they decide to go back and short it again, and then the shit just starts all over again. However, the algorithm is still going to stay the same, and they're just going to do their fucking thing, and the cycle goes on. You get what I'm saying? But I think that this is the ending to all of this shit, and I think that that's how they're going to do it, in my opinion. I mean, it's tinfoil, but it kind of makes fucking sense, you know, and I don't really give a fuck at this point. I'm just kind of like, bruh, just, you know what I'm saying? Live to fight another fucking day at this point. You know, the battle is still going to continue to try to get these motherfuckers from stop manipulating the market. So, but our goal is to get paid in the process. It's an ongoing battle. The shit's not going to get done. And yes, I feel like they're going to fucking cover this shit up. And then we're going to have to start all over, right? But if we're going to get paid out of this, then, you know, at least we can still fight the battle, but with some money in our pocket, right? So that's how I think that this shit is going to play out. Those are just my theories with that. You know, if you have, you know, continue to hold AMC and Ape, you know, if you really don't give a fuck about this shit no more, you can get paid both ways. And if you do still, you're still going to get paid both ways. It's up to you to decide when you want to get out. Obviously, if you're still holding Ape, you're going to have to get out at some point between now and March 14th. So, you know, I think that we'll really start seeing our spike, right, you know, really soon. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think Ape is going to continue to go no higher than probably $10. I don't think that they need it to go any higher. You know, we might be, you know, I might be surprised if they end up actually going up a little bit higher. But as far as Ants Trades and Scavenger saying, you know, $140 around, you know, next week, we all know that that's not the MOAS. If it does squeeze up to that point, more better, right? I mean, power to it. I don't give a fuck. That's lovely. I personally don't see it going that high, but at the same time, I'm not going to not like it. I mean, if it does go up, then it goes up, right? But I'm going to be hedging and making sure that I'm okay too. So that's what the options are for, because the options are going to be the ones that if this somehow ends up going right and doing what it's supposed to do, and it does go up high, then we're all going to benefit on that too. And just like Scavenger just said, and he pointed out, that the options are pretty cheap. So even if it was on a scenario to where that motherfucker did run a certain amount, and you had a certain amount of option contracts and you cashed out on them, you can probably sell half of them positions if it goes up. If we're talking 140 numbers, or even in a triple digits, that's still a real good chunk of change. So I mean, even if you sold half the position, you can still let the other ones roll over into the reverse split and still come out on top when the reverse split happens, because damn near all of those calls will be in the money. They'll probably more likely be position close only, but I mean, if we end up getting another pop after the squeeze too, then that's a double whammy. That's something to look forward to. Even if it doesn't, and it has a placeholder to where it starts at like $50 or some shit like that, all those contracts are in the money. So I mean, you know, even if you started at the top, when the bell opens, you know, that money will still be up there. They're still gonna have to pay out. So I mean, you know, you can still get out and sell the rest of it and still be up. I'm just saying, obviously you're gonna have to get rid of Ape too, but you know, it's just another thing. You know, and then letting AMC shares ride into the sunset and see how it plays out. But I don't know, man. I'm just saying, it's hustle 101, baby. So I'll check in with y'all, man. Tomorrow's going to be looking good, man. I hope to see y'all, man. Let me know. Let me know how excited you is. Deuces.